Hey guys, I'm Ethan, and I'm going to do a quick rundown of how Atlas works and how you can integrate it with your team and all the features. It's just a quick overview. So first we have the main screen right here. What we can see is just basically all the flows going through, and it'll map out your entire app. This is a demo app called Door Sprint. And it's actually pretty cool because what you can do is you can go in and you can go in and look at these screens individually. You can go in, you can spawn a cursor agent to make a specific change to this screen. You can also have a create a linear issue if you want to hand it off to someone else. And it'll attach all the relevant information, including a screenshot of the screen. So this helps cross-functional teamwork a lot, and it's like very, very useful. On top of that, not only can you add linear tickets, you can also add comments. Here you can see I actually sent off a review to an agent who is going to be leaving comments on these screens, and is happening live as we just speak. You can also leave a comment yourself, so you can just like drop it on the pixel. You'd be like, oh, I don't like this framing and color. And then what will happen is it will leave a comment there. Oh, cursor actually left the comment right on top of it as we were speaking, and it will be able to, your team can look at that comment, fix that, resolve that. You guys can have discussions within Atlas. It's a very, very, very useful feature. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the homepage. What you can do, you can also share it as well, send it a link. But there's also what you can do is if your app is not fully mapped out, you can actually explore it. So we'll send out agents and find more of the screens if you're missing screens from this. And what it does is it allows you to do it in like go out and like find all the screens instead of having to do them manually. It's a pretty useful feature. Um, and if you ever find that there's any like mistakes in like the flows or anything like that, or there's extra duplicated strings, you can use these tools and fix it manually as well. But that's usually not going to be needed. On this side, we can see basically the different views of the actual Alice. So here we can see the flows. So this is like a more graphical view of this. If you like to get into that, you can see how all of these link together. You can actually go through and see all the connections, and you can go through it. And it's a very, very interesting way of thinking about your app, and you can see how each of the like your users can go through your app and what flows are even possible. Here is just like if you want to see all the screens in your app. It just has like a little block, and you can just go through this. You can see what your team is, you know, talking about, working on. And yeah, this is very, very good for, giving you a kind of source of truth almost between your designs and what's actually in the app, right? It's like we've had this issue come up with some companies where it's like the designer will make a design, send it off to the engineer, but then they'll have to go in through the app to manually check to see, oh, did the engineer actually implement this correctly? Does it look like my design? Is there any changes we want to make? And so this basically saves them that whole hassle of trying to figure out how to go through the app manually, getting the build, getting test flight, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, they can just go through here and make changes, and also unlocks a lot more because it allows the um, designer to go in and actually make small changes. So like I can spawn up a cursor agent directly from here and make changes as well. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop us an email, and we're happy to answer.